Hi everyone, it's Stephanie Thomas
Mary Thomas.
of Thomas and Thomas PC, your favorite sales tax sisters. And this is another edition of installment of our audits.
Our audit series.
Thank you. I had a brain cramp.
That's all right.
Okay, so let's talk about the records that you are going to give the auditor.
In the first video, we talked about giving the auditor what they asked for within the time constraints that they tell you. If you don't have any kind of deadline or a time that they want to see, ask so you can make sure that you are participating in the way that they want you to in this audit.
Yes, but the other part of that is, while in addition to giving them the records that they need in order to conduct the audit, make sure your records are clean. And when I say clean, don't have internal memos relating to taxability or sticky notes or things like that in the records.
Yeah.
Just sanitize them. Give them exactly what they need. You're not trying to give them, a roadmap to what you are doing necessarily. You need to be very specific and very clear. They don't need a ton of information. They know what they want to see.
And when we say give them clean records and don't, what we're talking about is we're not talking about a situation where you take out information that you think is going to be bad for you. We're not talking about that. We're talking about taking out somebody's sticky note. It has nothing to do with what's on the invoice or in the contract. It's not a contract term, so you don't need a sticky there.
No.
You don't want something you don't want a note on something that says, well, he don't understand taxability. Well, you know what? That auditor doesn't need to see that. They're going to know what's going on when they look at your records. Your records are going to do your talking for you.
And I think that is the big takeaway here, is let your records do the talking for you. Make sure things are as clear as possible, and that you're not muddying the waters in any way with different notes and internal memos and things like that. Let the records do the talking. And if they have questions,
they'll ask you.
They will ask you. And the big thing is, make sure that if you don't know the answer, don't make anything up.
Yeah, just say, I don't know, I'll find out. And then go find out the real answer.
Exactly.
But going back to making sure that you're giving them clean records. Another example, because we deal with contractors a lot, another example would be one of, don't give the auditor a draft of the contract. If the auditor says, I want to see these contracts, give them the executed contracts as best you can.
Exactly. They don't need to see all the different permutations of all the different versions of a contract. The executed one is the one that's the most important thing. So I think that is pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Just your documents are going to be doing the talking. Don't go through them. Don't just throw stuff in a box. Go through them. Make sure that you answer the auditor's question. Put it in order. Put it in order. Put it in some kind of order that makes it as easy as possible for this person to follow it. And so you'll speed your audit. And same caveat as we said before. These are best practices. If you owe money, you owe it.
Exactly.
They're not going to not tax you because you were nice about it.
No, they won't.
But what can happen is that if you're clear and your records are clear, what it can do is it can save you some time and money as it relates to you understanding that, yeah, I really do owe this.
Yeah, exactly. But this series is all about making the audit process as simple as possible, things you can do.
And as cost effective as possible.
Exactly.
You don't want to be in a situation where an auditor thinks that you do something that you don't do because of something
miscommunication, sloppy record keeping, things like that. So just keep all of that in mind. It's something that, audits are never fun. But it's something that you have to do.
And it's a collaborative process.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be ugly. Those people who do it, the auditors are doing their job just the way that you're doing yours.
Exactly.
And you don't want to be in a... I've rarely seen anything be personal. People are just doing their jobs.
And it just makes sense to act as professionally as possible, because they 9 times out of 10 are going to be doing it as well, because it's just a job to them. I know some people think they get paid to find money on you, but they don't get a percentage. They don't get a cut, okay?
No.
So just keep all of that in mind. And I think that's it.
If you need help, again, ask for it. Understand what your deadlines are. Understand when you need to be producing things so that you'll have time and you can make sure that you are participating. Again, it is a very collaborative process. If it's something that you're uncomfortable with, ask for help. If it's something you don't have time to do, and that happens a lot because companies are running lean, ask for help. And I think with that, that's just about it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be intimidated by it. It's just another
It's another thing that you have to do because you're in business.
It's just another aspect of running your business. And we hope that you're getting it right more than you're getting it wrong.
Exactly.
And if you don't have everything, Texas especially is really good about letting you fix it. Not every jurisdiction is.
That's true.
So,
and this is just a little caveat here. This is just general information, general tips that we're giving everybody. So to help you go through this process with as minimal amount of headache.
A minimal amount of upset. It's nothing to be upset about in most instances.
Yes.
It's just your name came up.
Exactly.
So with that, if you like the video, please thumb it up. If you have any comments or questions, drop them down below.
And we love subscribers.
So with that, we're going to say thank you and over and out.